Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everyone. Happy, happy Tuesday. I was going to say happy Wednesday, but happy Tuesday, everybody. And welcome to another amazing room. I missed y'all yesterday. I have another meeting that I do on Mondays aside from this one. So I wanted to just say hello and welcome. My name is Shay Forston, the president and founder of the Angela Denise Foundation, co-founder here at Forston Consultants and Digital Flow Solutions. And tonight, guys, we are going to have an amazing conversation. We're going to keep this room short and sweet for you all because Derek and I have finally finished moving our ladies from one place to the next. So we are officially exhausted. Hey, Tio, welcome. Yeah, we are busted, but we're here nevertheless, just as we promised. We keep our word and we are live and direct to give you all the sauce on what we do, how we utilize virtual assistants within our current entities to help us take our businesses to the next level. Not only do we utilize virtual assistants, but we do utilize Digital Flow Solutions, which is our personal CRM system, which is a customer relationship management system. And that thing keeps us so organized and put together, especially from from the consultant standpoint, as well as for our clients. It gives our clients that seamless repeat customer feel, right? Without the lag or the lapse in communication. So again, tonight we want to talk to you about how do you take your business from point A to point B and far beyond that by utilizing virtual assistants, softwares, and systems. And then we're going to bring this all back around to our event coming up on June 21st and 22nd. This is what we use, guys: virtual assistants, softwares, and systems. And we make it happen as ILF owners and operators. Welcome to all of our Instagram family. If you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. Tonight we are, you know us as Forston Consultants, but tonight we want to just educate people on how we use our virtual assistants and our softwares and systems to take our businesses, our ILF business, to the next level. And that's, again, utilizing virtual assistants and softwares and systems. Derek, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, everybody? Good to see everybody. Just in case if you don't know me, my name is Derek Forston, guys. So I'm super excited. I am the founder and thought leader of Forston Consultants. And that's where my family now, we go all over the world teaching people this model of housing the homeless and the displaced. But just like Shay said, literally every Tuesday night, we usually come here and talk about virtual assistants and the best software system that is around, which is Digital Flow Solutions. So again, if you're new to us, excuse us, because we will kind of be all over the place today, because our sole focus for the next probably 51 days is this June event. So again, June 21st and 22nd, that's what we're all about. But regardless of what you're here for, or this is your first time or your 30th time, we'll answer any questions that you have. But like Shay even talked about on the drive home, that everything that's literally driving this event is actually literally done by our virtual assistants and Digital Flow Solutions.
I love that.
Yeah. Because again, guess what Shay and I have been doing since 8 o'clock this morning? And we've only been home long enough to drink a cup of coffee. And if most of y'all know me, y'all know I'm not a coffee drinker. So if my mom is here and listening, she gonna laugh at that. Guys, I'm hungry.
He's drinking coffee
right?
At 6:04.
And I'm literally, guys, I'm drinking a cup of coffee. And that's kind of funny because, again, if you know me, anything about me, I'm not really a coffee guy. But I'll admit, this cup of coffee is really good. And it's probably because I'm hungry. But anyway, Shay and I, if you guys been following our social media and Instagram and Facebook, we've been moving our ladies from this last rental property to the house that we now own. So that's what we're excited about, to also talk about that at that event. What happens, or what does it look like when you go from renting these properties to actually ownership? What does it look like, and how do you do that? So again, at that June event, we're going to be talking about that. We're super excited. And again, guys, what's helping us, because Shay and I was busy all day today, guys, is our virtual assistants. So Shay and I have a team of VAs that literally help us with our day-to-day. And right here's Tara, our executive administrator. Jess right here, my program manager at Second Chance Housing. So even while I was busy today moving our ladies for our nonprofit organization, Jess was still running my program at Second Chance Housing, guys. So again, this is a lot of what we'll be talking about. And again, like I always tell folks, if you're new to us, we don't want to go over your head. So let us know in 2 ways that you're new. Text it in the chat. Just text the word new, but also text the word new to 407-326-0086. And we actually got a free gift that we want to give you. And also what I'm super excited about is that ICC group, that cohort, they literally start tomorrow. So that those are those 10 special people that we chose. And I don't even think we hit the 10 threshold yet.
Did not.
So actually, if there's any more people that would like to be a part of that whole ICC, and essentially, guys, it's just you getting our ILF Mastery Blueprint instead of the $15,000 that it costs, you get it for only $2,700. And one of the things that comes with it is this virtual assistant. So if you're one of those folks that got that ICC or even the do-it-yourself version of the ILF Mastery Blueprint, you get one of these great virtual assistants to help you do all the things that either A, you're not good at, or B, that you don't have time for. So I often pick on you guys and tell you guys that y'all are probably similar to me, to where most of you guys are probably not very techy. You're not very good at social media and posting things and making it look really good and with all the captions and making the picture flip all upside down and also being consistent. Yeah, that's where most of us fail at, because we get busy with life. LIFE, right? We get busy with life and other things. So again, even when we get busy, Jess is still running my business. Even when I get busy, our executive administrator, Tara, is still running our business. And again, the June event, guys, is what we're talking about in terms of how do we take it from idea to implementation. Absolutely. And I'll admit, Shay, a lot of that is because of the software system that we use. And I'm gonna let you talk about that. But Shay, the other part of it is using virtual assistants so that they can help us with the day-to-day administrative stuff that, again, most of us are either just not good at or we don't have time for it.
Yeah.
I
love that, because what people don't realize is that the success of a lot of businesses rely on not you trying to do it by yourself, right? Yes, you can get there, but it takes a little bit longer. And if you have partners like we do, which are our virtual assistants, it helps us to take things to the next level, right? It helps us to be even more consistent and more present. I want to say, Derek, it allows us to be more present and more active in the day-to-day of our business, being more engaging and interactive with whether it's our residents or our coaching clients that we consult. So the systems, the software, the systems, and the virtual assistants allows us to get away from the administrative task, right? And it allows us to now pour in to our businesses in other ways that helps us to really drive our vision, our mission, right? So that's one of the things that I love about having the systems in place and having the virtual assistants. Derek, you did specify something that we talked about. You did state something that we talked about on the drive home, and that's how Digital Flow Solutions and our virtual assistant team is really the ones that are really at the forefront of getting the word out for the event, outside of us, when we go live and different things that we're doing to market. But at the same time, it's also keeping everything very streamlined, very organized. When you throw an event, you have to do a lot of things. And by having different automations and different software systems that can react in certain ways, it allows for us to be very organized in the process and what that looks like for our ticket holders, so that they're fully engaged up until the day of the event. And even during the event, like they'll be getting updates during the event. They'll get information on how they can share things while they're at the event, whether it's to their social media or back to the event itself. So there's a lot of things that you can do with software and systems and virtual assistants, because your virtual assistants technically will drive your software and systems. I noticed that a lot of people that we've interacted with lately, Derek, are not very techy, right? They understand the things that they need, but the computer is probably their arch nemesis, right? Mm-hmm. People are not comfortable with the computer, and my thing. Go ahead, try. Like, you can't break it. That's why I tell everybody, like, you can't break it. Don't worry. So if you're afraid to try, I think what happens, it's just been. Sorry, I just read something and it just threw me for a loop. But again, when you have those systems in place and you have the virtual assistants, that's what they do. They are very techy and they're available to assist you in the tech aspect. You just made fireworks. And Derek, that's why I think we cultivated Digital Flow Solutions, and we really created it because we knew that there were so many things that we were missing or piecing together from other systems that cost us out the yin yang, guys. Like, we spent lots of money, but at the same time, we literally had to learn so many different systems in order to be efficient in what we needed to do in our marketing and in our day-to-day with our residents and clients, and even, with our residents that we house and with our clients that we consult. So we had to figure out a way, how can we merge everything together and be able to do it cost effectively and be proficient in all of it. And that was Digital Flow Solutions, alongside with our VA team, because our virtual assistant team actually assisted us in the process of building. So they are very hands-on. Our developer is a virtual assistant.
And Tara actually built VA 101, guys. So again, a lot of people don't understand this, but I say this all the time, right? I'm not very techy, guys, but God made me more of a thought leader. Shay will tell you all the time, and I got a lot of great ideas.
Too many.
But Shay will say, but Derek can't really put them together. But Derek is just smart enough to get other people and leverage their skill set to really make all of our dreams come true and to get the job done. So watch this. Shay and I go to an event. We already got in our mind that we kind of want to do this thing where we want to help entrepreneurs and CEOs and pastors and preachers and bishops and church organizations and consultants and blah, 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 blah. And we also had a virtual assistant experience that we noticed that we liked certain things and certain things we didn't like.
Yeah.
So when we got our first 1 or 2 VAs, which Tara was one of those 1 or 2, we began to ask her a lot of questions. And Tara said, just like this, Mr. Derek, you seem really interested in this. You want us to build you a virtual assistant staffing agency? I was, me? You can build this for me?
Yeah.
And guys, that's when I knew that these VAs were powerful. And guys, don't get it twisted. Don't forget, because in the U.S., if Tara lived in the U.S., guys, I'd have to pay Tara $150,000 a year. Probably $200,000 a year for what she does.
Yeah.
But guys, they're in the Philippines. So starting at $5 an hour, that also makes them a well-to-do family, because the minimum wage there can be less than $1 an hour, working 7 days a week. So when they meet a company like us and entrepreneurs like you guys, and they're making $5 an hour, only working Monday through Friday, man, they're bragging to all their friends about how great their life is, and y'all need to learn these skills. So Tara literally built me a business, y'all, in the Philippines. So my company, we launch, we vet, we train, and we endorse virtual assistants to people that need help. Mothers. I love it how the moms are getting the VAs now to help their kids in school with tutoring, and also to be the liaison between them and the school teacher. I love it how people are getting VAs now to start their idea that they always had in their mind, but they never could quite get it out. And that's me. Miss Tia, I'm the guy that would come to Shay with 1,000 pieces in a puzzle and say, hey, here you go, Shay. I know everything in here, Shay, is a great idea. You just got to put it together.
Yeah.
Tia, that was my life before the VAs. Shay was about to pull that pretty hair out that she got. But as soon as we caught on to these VAs, there's Jess, there's Amber, there's April, there's Danish, there's Alex, there's Hannah. All of these people that make our life easy.
So much easier.
Oh my God. And now, Tia, I can come up with all of these ideas. I can run several different businesses. Because if I understand that all they need is training and the know-how and the standard operating procedures, these people can run businesses without me. I just got to be the thought leader and give them the tools that they need. So I tell every man, virtual assistants are the cheat code to your life and your business. Tia, I'll be honest. Miss Joanne, Tiffany, Angela, I've waited my whole life to tell somebody, hey, let me get with my assistant, and then they'll call you back and da-da-da-da-da-da. I always saw that in movies, y'all. I was like, man, boy, it must be nice for you to say all the time, well, let me check my schedule. Let me have my assistant call you. Guys, I used to thought that was kind of baloney too. But guys, I'll admit, my life done got so busy in terms of what I do, in terms of teaching this model, but also doing it. I just told you, Shay and I have been moving since 8 o'clock this morning, not counting yesterday and the day before. I'm just talking about today.
Yeah.
Guys, we got home in enough time to take a shower, make a cup of coffee, and turn this screen on.
Literally.
Because years ago, I promised God, I said, God, if you make this work for me, I promise I'll go all over the world and I'll teach it to people and I'll never take credit. So again, guys, if you lost in the sauce in terms of what we're talking about, the same thing. We're still talking about housing, but we're talking about the people that actually helps us make it come together.
Right.
Which is the digitalflowsolutions.net, which is Shay, basically their website and their CRM system,
Correct.
Shay. And this
phone,
is how they'll
don't forget phone
and phone system,
SMS,
text messaging system.
For like it's all in one. And I think that's the part that a lot of people forget about when they're looking to start businesses, is all of the things that you need, right? And that's why I cannot wait for June 21st, Derek, so that we can literally dive into taking a business from idea to implementation, because there's a lot of strategic pieces that you don't realize are so important to what you do, and to be seen or viewed as a real business. And having I got the hiccups, and having a real system behind you that helps support your day to day, like that is one of the most phenomenal aspects of having digital flow solutions. Rita said it earlier. She says, I love my DFS, and I'm going to post it. She says, text back and call in system. She says, grateful to my virtual assistant who makes my life easier. So literally what Rita is talking about is, if she misses a call or her virtual assistant is on the phone, that person that called will automatically get a text message response, especially if they're calling from a mobile line, that'll say, hey, we missed your call. Sorry, on the phone with another client, blah, 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 blah. Whatever you want it to say, it will say. And now your virtual assistant can literally be on the phone talking to somebody else while you're texting with the person that they just missed the call with, so that they keep them engaged and kind of responsive, right? So that people don't go to the next hot number on Google or the next person in line that's in their Rolodex. So what we love so much about the whole fact of being able to share this information here, but really dive deeper in the June event on how these systems, Derek, how systems and team members or virtual assistants can help you literally take your business far past what you can even imagine, as long as you work everything appropriately. If you're utilizing your virtual assistant to their fullest capacity, and if you are utilizing your software and systems to its fullest potential, man, it is a match made in heaven. It is a total match made in heaven. And what I love so much about the DFS platform, Derek, is the fact that we can literally our virtual assistant can work from pretty much one place.
Yep.
Right? They can send
it's an all-in-one
emails,
system.
like they can do everything from one place. And I love that. So it's not me trying to be concerned about, oh my goodness, what do I do if my virtual assistant goes ghost? How do I take back privileges? How do I gain back access to this account? Or how do I gain back access to that account? When you have a CRM system that encompasses all things, your email, your social media, your text messaging, your phone, you don't have to now worry about removing privileges, right? You don't have to try to go through Meta to pull back their access, or you don't have to go into your domain for your website, your email, and get all that stuff back and redesigned and reconfigured so that they don't have access to it. Right? So it's all about making the process easy, making the process streamlined, making the process consistent. Even your processes as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, if you are a service provider, if you are a salesperson that sells things, you want people to go through a process that is quick, efficient, and consistent, right? If they purchased from you 5 weeks ago and then they purchase from you again 5 months or 5 months later, the process is either going to get better or more streamlined based on the softwares and systems that you have implemented, and also the automations and workflows. Those are the things that we get to dive into when you all come to this June event. We're going to show you how we utilize these systems with our virtual assistants, how we utilize these systems with our residents that we house in the ILF. the task.
I just noticed it and it just texted. It's muting by itself and it's cutting my camera. So we working out the kinks right now, guys. Something is going on. Yeah, she is blocking my camera, but as long as I don't try to turn my camera back on, I think they can hear you.
All right, can y'all hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. If y'all can hear me, put a thumbs up in the chat. Sorry about that. I saw Derek's computer doing something really crazy.
Yeah, something's funky with the camera.
Let me know. Let me know.
So as long as I don't try to turn my camera on, we're good. Now, can you guys still see me or no?
No.
So it's using my other camera.
Right? The devil is a liar. That's what it is. No problem.
I'll use this one.
So good. No worries. So let's get back to it. But what I was talking about was the software and systems aspect of everything, right? When we have software and systems in place as ILF owners, as business owners in general, these are the things that help make our businesses run so much smoother. It allows you to have consistent contact with your residents. So you guys still can't hear me, Tiffany?
No, I think they're good now.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, they'll tell us. Can you guys still hear us just to make sure?
Yeah, I can hear it because I have the other now. I'm streaming on the other device. So yep. But anyway, listen, guys, I can't say enough. These are the things that we utilize. We want people to be able to utilize the same things that we use. And some people may be delayed, Derek.
They're saying yes.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so with that being said, let's keep going. So I want to talk about the June event. I know I was talking about it a little bit when it came to the softwares and systems, but what I want to talk about this June event is this event is like no other event that we've ever done before. Everybody knows us for our master classes, right? Well, this is not the master class. This is us explaining to you how you can take the idea, whether it's the ILF model, whether it is your construction business, whether it is any business that you are looking to get into or involved in, from idea to implementation. What we've done is we've brought together a group of phenomenal leaders in the real estate space, as well as in the business space, an accountant. You know, we're still waiting for a response from our attorneys. Like, we're going to have people come in and pour into you, insurance providers, because as owners of businesses, what we do is we jump into the deep end without, the life raft. And then when we figure it out after we've made the mistakes or the issues, and we're speaking from true experience. That is what Derek and I did. And our goal has always been to be, let's take it a step ahead and a step further so other people don't have to go through the same things that we did, right? We want to set up the entrepreneur. We want to set up the small business owner with all of the tools that they need to be able to be super proficient and ready for anything when it comes to business. So again, Derek, I am stoked about this event. Tell me what you are most excited about for this event. And for y'all in the chat, let us know, because people have bought their tickets, people have booked their hotel rooms already. And we want to know, what are some of the things that you are most excited about hearing or learning at this upcoming event for those of you that are here. But I'm going to let Derek go first.
Absolutely. I'm excited about that. There's just more than just us speaking this time, right? So our events are great. People love it. Trust me. But I think it's just better, instead of us talking to you about certain people or certain genres of it, I just think it's better just when it comes from other people, right? Especially when they specialize in it, right? Although I've heard of tax liens, I've heard of tax deeds. Can I teach it? Absolutely not.
No.
Do I know the ins and outs of it? Absolutely not. In fact, that's one of the things that we also want to get into.
Right.
So I'm excited that I think we got one of the best people ever to kind of teach it and know what they're doing with it, and they're actively in it. Yes. So that's another thing that I wanted to make sure that I wasn't bringing speakers that were just speaking from theory, but I'm actually bringing people that do what they say they do. So I'm excited about it, because what if you can get a property for $3,000? Right? What if you can get a property for $8,000 that only needs $16,000 worth of work, right? Versus getting a mortgage or buying a house that's cost $300,000. So again, our job is to, again, put all of the pieces in place so that you guys can leave knowing exactly what you need to do to make this dream of yours come true. Because again, remember, the whole slogan, the whole phrase, everything of this event is about idea to implementation. And also what I'm excited about, Shay talked to y'all earlier about that whole workflow and the automations, and that could get confusing. But one of the things that we're going to be sending people, that'll be automated, because our team already set it up. After the purchasing of your ticket at some point, even though we got a whole lineup in terms of what we're going to give you guys, right? We're still want to know from you. If you had to name the top 3 things that you want to make sure you leave that conference with the knowledge of knowing, write it down. And then our team is going to take it,
send it to us,
and we're going to mix it all in a blender, and we're going to make sure that we tackle that stuff during that panel moment. Where again, not just me, Big Mouth Derek talking about all the points. Guys, I can't be the realtor. I can't be the property management guy. I can't be the tax lien and tax deed guy.
You can't be the accountant, sir.
I can't be the accountant. I can't be the insurance lady, right? So one thing that I think I'm really good at, y'all, I stay in my lane. Like, I try not to be all over the place. Because if you notice, every business that I'm involved in, they all go together. So when you hear me talk about sharing, I got 7 to 8 different businesses.
Yeah, they all
guys, it all kind of goes together. It's real estate and software systems and virtual assistants. And you need all of it if you want to be successful in life. I told people at the beginning of this year that the number one reason that God is going to make us and y'all millionaires, it's going to start with 3 things. The first thing is going to be, number one, that we all going to keep God first. We believe in keeping God first. Everything else in your life is just seemingly going to just happen.
Yeah.
Are you going to go through bumps and bruises? Yes. Will the trials and tribulations come? Yes. But if you just stay steady, right? Guys, it's hard to lose, man, doing the will of God. And this event is talking about how do you merge doing the will of God, real estate, and social services together.
Yeah.
So again, I'm no pastor, I'm no priest, and I'm no bishop. But I always say this: we love God, we love people, and we love real estate. And we found out that the cheat code to life is keeping God first, having a great software system to run your business and your life, and some virtual assistants to help you put it all together.
That's the part.
Because Shay, I guarantee you over 80% of the people that have come to this event, you guys got a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But how great is it that you can have a virtual assistant that starts at $5 an hour and a software system that runs your business while you at your 9-to-5 job? The virtual assistant will answer your telephone. Exactly. The virtual assistant will respond to emails when you can't. The virtual assistant will create the social media that you don't know how to do.
Or it's going to take you too long to do.
The virtual assistant is going to set up the Facebook page that you get confused about. The virtual assistant is going to set up the TikTok. And what's great for you is that all of that stuff Shay talked about earlier that's going to confuse most of y'all, your VA going to know how to run this system that we're talking about. Right here at Digital Flow Solutions, guys, basically to make a long story short, you get a great premium website for $97. Watch me simplify all of this stuff that was said already. No matter the business, I don't care if you're housing the homeless, you bake chocolate chip cookies, or you fry chicken and you sell it out your back window of your house.
Derek, you sell courses.
You sell courses, curriculum, ebooks, products. If you're a plumber, AC, dentist, lawyer, accountant, doesn't matter. In 2024, you need a website. So for $97, guys, and because we own the company, it's cheaper. Just months ago, our premium website, guys, was $900.
Crazy, right?
That's because we went through all these other systems. Guys, we own it now. And luckily, because we have a developer by the name of Danish from Pakistan and Alex from Nigeria, guys, they're geniuses when it comes to building your website. So for $97, no matter what you do, my team is going to build your website to your liking. And then for just $37 a month, you get a bunch of features. I'm going to talk about a few of them, but definitely go to digitalflowsolutions.net while we're talking about it, especially if you're one of those people that's got 2 phones while you're listening. Just use your other phone or your other tablet. Go ahead over there because there's so much that's involved in each package. I'll run out of time trying to explain them all.
Or they can get the PDF explainer.
Absolutely, because that's going across the bottom.
If you text CRM, that's CRM to 407-809-8215. You can get an explainer PDF, and that has all of the features of Digital Flow Solutions. Mine is, I mean, we're developing new features of.
But Shay, even before you go there, I want to give people a real life example of what Shay just told y'all. Remember, she told y'all about 4 minutes ago about automations and things that happen by itself. This is my job of breaking it down for people that don't get it. When she just told you guys to text that number, Tia, you just did this about 4 minutes ago, Tia.
A few people
and did. Tia, how do I know that? Because it came to my phone.
Yep.
It's popping up on my laptop. But even more importantly, my team is getting it. So Tia, what I always tell people now, Tia, you're going to be just like us. But anybody else, let's imagine that there's a plumber in here today. Can you imagine telling people to text the word sale, SALE, for 45% off of my next visit to your house?
Yeah.
Or if you're the AC guy, guys, it's summertime. So where's all my AC people, my AC companies? Can you imagine my team taking your database of 3,000 people and sending out a text message or automated email that says, hey, how about 50% off of your next visit or your next tune-up? The summertime's coming up. Don't get caught behind the 8 ball.
Or Derek, what about
things of that nature?
Drop? What about a voicemail drop?
So even a voicemail drop.
What is it?
So, and again, I don't want to confuse people, but let's just say you have a business, right? And you don't want to call those 3,000 people because you're busy and so is your VA. You can literally record yourself saying, good afternoon, this is Jeff, just calling to let you know that we're giving 65% off of anybody that's going to do an AC install this week, and we chose you to be a part of that. Can you imagine that, how your sales are going to go through the roof now that you just sent that voice drop to 3,000 people and you didn't have to call 3,000 people? These are the things, guys, that you need to run your business. And what I like about this system, y'all, it's an all-in-one platform. So your social media, your emails, everything you need, your phone system, your text messaging system, you don't need 10 different services, guys. So again, for $97 and $37 a month, the $37 a month is what gives you all of these goodies that we're talking about.
Exactly.
Let's just say that your business is a little bit bigger and a little bit better, and you need a little bit more. You want that social media planner so that your virtual assistant can set your social media 5 months in advance.
And if you have a true marketing VA, someone that knows marketing, whether it's funnels, click funnels, if it's sales funnels, if you have a virtual assistant that is big on, even looking at prospects in your area, like this system can do all of that at this level as well, Derek. It can help you look and see who's in your area, who can you serve. It gives you that insight.
Absolutely. So again, that calendar, and again, I tell this funny story all the time. I used to thought it was funny when people said, well, let me check my calendar. Let me check my calendar. I thought that was but long. I was like, man, nobody's that busy. But again, today, that's my whole life. But guess who knows my calendar better than I do? My virtual assistant, Jess, because she's in control of my calendar, my schedule. She's also my program manager at Second Chance Housing. Travel arrangements, hotel arrangements, all of that stuff now, guys, that Shay and I used to do on our own. And guys, like Shay made a great example to somebody the other day, and she was coaching them, and I just kind of overheard it. Use one calendar, ladies and gentlemen.
Please.
Don't have 4 or 5 different calendars. That means your dentist appointment goes on this calendar.
Absolutely.
Your nail appointment goes on this calendar. Your back massage appointment that you get every 3 weeks goes on this calendar, because your virtual assistant needs to know it.
They have to.
So that you never miss an appointment, and that they're not searching 3 different Google Calendar, a calendar over here, Calendly, and then you got another one.
Because even for me,
one place, guys, to make your life easier and your business easier. Shay, go ahead.
Even for me, because I have the nonprofit organization as well as, all of the businesses that we run together. What I do is, even for my nonprofit, I tie everything into my Forston Consultants email, because of the fact that calendar, because I know that for the most part, Forston Consultants drives our day-to-day. And so Digital Flow Solutions, all those other businesses, when you are making an appointment, you're scheduling on one calendar. I don't need all of my calendars checking each other. That is crazy. So my team knows without a shadow of a doubt, Latrell will never check the Angela Denise Foundation for anything. And if anything by happenstance is sent to that calendar, he's quick to fix it. And he'll say, hey, ma'am, I realized that this was sent to this calendar. I'm not sure how they got that information, but I'm going to go ahead and move it over to the next calendar, to the appropriate calendar for you. So even educating your virtual assistant on how that needs to look and what that needs to look like is even better, because it helps to keep everything streamlined. Like I put everything. If
We
I have
live
to
by
take,
calendar now.
listen, Derek, if I have to take the dog to the vet, it's going on
everything. So that way you never miss it. And also, guys, so that you get reminded. Remember, guys, when you get a virtual assistant, your life is now not living like you got to remember everything. And I'll admit, guys, I'm real bad at it. And so is Shade, because Shade thing is this to our VAs. If it's not on the calendar, it's not going to happen. So sometimes I'll admit we get very busy and the VAs may miss it. And then they'll call 15 minutes before, Miss Shay, you got a meeting with Mrs. Jones in 15 minutes. Shay's like, it's not on my calendar. So I'll admit that's something that we had to make sure that we told our VAs, and sometimes they get pow, because if they miss it and it's on their end, but not on Shay's, because watch this, guys, it's useless if Jess puts something on her calendar but doesn't remember to put it on mine to where I can view it. It's useless, because when she calls to remind me, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Even when every beginning of the day, our team has something that's called start of day. That means everything. Derek, you got this, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 11:30. Like I know my whole day, guys, by the time 8 o'clock a.m. comes.
Yes.
So if I see an appointment that's not matching up with my schedule, the first thing I'm gonna say is, Jess,
where this come from?
Who is Miss Perez and why she meet with me at 10 o'clock? Because that's not on my, who's this?
Yeah.
Guys, I freak out now because, again, I made fun of people years ago who lived by a calendar, but that's me today. And I'll admit, if I didn't have Jess and Tara, who literally kind of runs my life now in terms of my schedule, guys, I'd be all over the place.
It's easy to get that way too.
And because when you're busy, or I'll even put it like this, when you're moving in purpose, guys, it's easy to get busy. Half the time, Shay and I don't even know what day of the week it is.
I told y'all.
And sometimes that's a good thing, because that means you know you're moving and grooving.
Yeah.
Guys, put it like this, right before we go to commercial break. I'll admit, I have no clue what it feels like to be bored. I hadn't felt bored in a long time.
Listen.
Ask yourself that silently. Don't type it in the chat. Don't raise your hand. But are you finding yourself bored? Because if you are, we want to invite you to the June 21st and 22nd event to rejuvenate your life in Orlando, Florida. Because again, when you living in purpose or living out purpose and what God has truly put in your heart, there's no time to be bored. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back to address that. Hey, what's going on, family? Are you somebody that needs some help in your life or your business? Are you somebody that has a lot of ideas, but you can't quite get them out? You probably need a virtual assistant, guys. And again, at $5 an hour, that's an absolute cheat code for you, your life, your family, and your business. Because oftentimes these virtual assistants, guys, can do a lot of what we can't. And they often come with a bachelor or a master's degree. So when it comes to the educational side of it, guys, these VAs are, again, the cheat code to everything that you're probably looking for. Most of you guys have a full-time job, so it's hard to kind of implement a lot of the ideas that God is giving you or the ideas that are in your heart. You should be visiting va101.co to get a virtual assistant that can help you in your life and your business and get some of these ideas out of your brain onto paper and then to implementation. One more time, visit va101.co, not .com, but va101.co, and get a virtual assistant, guys, for $5 an hour. It's the cheat code, and it'll be the best decision that you ever made. I promise. All right, let's go. Let's go. So again, thank y'all so much, man. We super appreciate it. If you're just joining us or if you're new to us, usually every Tuesday night we talk about only virtual assistants and digital flow solutions, which is the best software system and CRM system that there is to run your business. It's literally an all-in-one platform that everything that you need, from your telephone, text messaging, your website, and everything that you need to run your business. Guys, this is it. And again, for only $97, and it starts as low as $37 a month to host it. better than Wix, better than GoDaddy, all of that stuff. Because with Wix and GoDaddy, you don't get no phone, you don't get text messaging, you don't get any of this stuff that's involved in it.
You don't get automation.
So kind of what we encourage people to do is, even if you're confused by today's call, for one, you should ask questions. But for two, we give you a free complimentary business analysis to where you can get on the phone with our team, with Shay, to talk about what are you doing in your current business? How much are you spending to run that business with all of the software stuff that you probably got multiple things to do it? And again, that's free. So again, starting at only $37 a month, that's a no-brainer. The next plan up is $87 a month, just more things to run your business. Correct. And then the favorite for a lot of people lately has been the business icon. And the reason why they like this one is because the virtual assistant comes complimentary. And also we build your website for free. So there is no setup fee. Whereas the other two, there is a small fee for $97 to build the website. But for the business icon, Shay, there is no setup fee. And Shay, watch this. Yeah. Because I'm so tired and we've been working so hard this week, I want to give away something. I want to give away something, right? So we're going to use that automation, Shay. And I'm simply probably going to tell people to take something. I want to just probably super discount some VAs, right? So if anybody's ever thought about getting a virtual assistant and you kind of didn't know where to start or how it goes. So from us, a virtual assistant is a one-time fee for $697, right? Yes. And that's for our team to vet, train, and endorse, meaning find that VA, source that VA, make sure that they're educated with either a bachelor or a master's degree. We're going to do all the picking and sourcing of it. We're going to choose the best 3 VAs, and then my team is going to conduct what we're going to call your onboarding and your interview process, so that you also have a chance to interview your potential VA to be a part of your team, your company, and your life. Shay and I got about 9 VAs now. They're family now. So day one, week one, they kind of start out as staff. But as they grow with you and you guys begin to live life and do business together and do life together, they eventually become family. Yeah. But Shay, tonight, I don't mind it. I want to probably discount some VAs, probably 50% off. Doesn't matter to me. And they can probably text a certain number that you will give, and they can just text the word VA. And then our team will see it, and we'll send an invoice for it. So let's have them to send it to, we can have them send it to Forston Consultants for right now. But anybody that texts that word new to that number or CRM, you're seeing what Shay is talking about in terms of that automation. I'm not sending you that, guys. Neither is my team. They set it up one time in the back end that now anybody that gets it. That's why I encourage you guys to go. Okay, so here's the business coaching. That's why I encourage you guys so much to go live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, no matter what you do, to sell your chocolate chip cookies, to sell your fried chicken, to sell your consulting services. Because when you go on this platform, I don't care if only 20 people show up here, hundreds of people watch the replays. So can you imagine your business, whether you're running a daycare center or not? Hey, parents, I know times are tough. We want to give 35% off the next 3 months for anybody that signs their kid up this week, because we want to just look out for you all. Text the word break, BREAK. Give me a break, and we're going to send you a coupon to da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yep. And guys, once you set it up, that can go out to anybody, and people can take advantage of that, which brings more business to you. System. Yeah, so again, guys, for $97 and $37 a month, you can get the Startup Savvy. Or the next plan is $87 a month, the Inbox Innovator, or the $297 Shay that waives the setup fee, and you actually get a virtual assistant complimentary. You don't even pay for it. We give it to you. You just pay their hourly wage. So again, any questions on that from anybody? We kind of promised that tonight wouldn't be super long. Yeah. But Shay, I want to give it back over to you to make sure that we don't have any questions and that we address everything. There was a question from what was her name? Not Tia. Tia's on Facebook. I mean, on Instagram. We had a question from Tammy. She says, I certainly need this lesson. I've gone through the class, but I'm still lost. Help. Thanks in advance. Which class? I'm waiting for a response. So I've already sent that. And I told her to come on over. Or did she mean the webinar? I don't know. Oh, right. So she'll tell us. Yeah. So I told her to let me know. So Tammy, if you are still here on Instagram, go ahead and put that in the chat. If you
are not, and just let me know how we can help, because that is what we are here
for.
for.
In fact, that's the Tammy that got the VA just recently. Tammy's doing some wholesaling. That's another thing that we've also done with VAs, which is wholesale real estate and cold call people and all of that stuff and search for real estate and properties. So a lot of people use their VA for that, and so do I. So I think maybe that's what she's talking. In fact, she should have an onboarding coming up soon, as well as a VA interview.
Okay, so I can reach out to her tomorrow.
And also for anybody that wants to be an affiliate of VA 101, you guys could do that. So we also have an affiliate link for VA 101 so that you could sell the VA services yourself.
Like you got your own.
Tell your family, your friends, your business partners, your church, and you can act like you own VA 101, because once you sign up, you get your own link. So if you guys want to be an affiliate, we believe at Forston Consultants, guys, are giving you all also a way to make money. Right? So you guys can go to www.va101.co. That's .co and become an affiliate. We also have a sign up there that has a 7-minute video, and you can still also meet with our team about virtual assistants. So again, visit va101.co, fill out that form there, and you can also meet with our team about our VA services, and they'll hook you guys right up. No problem. Ms. Shay, back on you.
Boom. You said it, sir. So for the discount for the VA, I want you to go ahead and text the word VA as in virtual assistant, just the letters V and A, to 407
809. That one?
No, 326 0086. Let's pull them through Forston Consultants.
Okay, sure.
This will be a blessing because Forston Consultants is going to take the other half of the payment for you. How about that?
Let's do it.
So 407-326-0086. Go ahead and text VA, virtual assistant, to that number. Our team, this is not an automation or workflow. We are doing this on the fly. So we will be notifying our team for tomorrow to go ahead and send you out the necessary information to get your virtual assistant opportunity, and that just your overall experience through VA 101 and get you onboarded and set up to get a virtual assistant.
So lucky for y'all, I'm tired tonight and I'm in a giving mood. So again, if you need a virtual assistant, they're usually $697, but we'll do that at 50% off. And again, guys, because I'm gonna probably be busy tomorrow, I won't even see who responded to it. Well, I will see tonight maybe, but if people hear the replay of this and respond later, but that's why I have Tara. That's why I have a Jess, because they're also connected to this DFS system that we're telling you about. So most of you all should be so excited that you don't really have to learn this. Some of you get terrified when Shay talk about all of these things that it can do and what you should have. Guys, take on the mentality of me. Don't think you're Shay. My mentality is this: girl, or excuse me, guy or man or however, I don't need to learn it as long as Shay give me that virtual assistant, because they're going to learn it. Because Shay's team is going to train the VA to learn it. Now, I will admit, over time, it'll be cool if you start learning certain things about it. But guys, watch this. I'll admit, I don't understand half of the stuff that happens in the back end of my businesses.
He doesn't. Because
guys, I have a team. I don't need to. My job as the thought leader is to come say, Tara, I want this, I want this, and I want this. I wanted to do this. When the people do this, I want them to get this, and I want it to do this.
Right.
Guys, that's what I've dreamed of my whole life. Guys, hey, VA team, I want an ebook, and I want it to be about this. I want it to be about this. Put this insert in it. Maybe use some of these pictures. Call me when it's done. Guys, years ago, I wrote my own ebooks. I created my own courses. Today, I do not. My thoughts go into it. My leadership goes into it. The way I want it goes into it. But guess who puts it together? Tara.
Our team, yeah.
Tara's the same one that I just showed you earlier. This is when we're laid back, meeting as a team. This is when we mean business. Same person. Jess allows me to run a housing program for the homeless and the displaced while I'm out trying to save the world. Jess lives in the Philippines, y'all. And starting at $5 an hour, that's the cheat code. So guys, again, don't get it twisted. June 21st, June 22nd. That's what all of this is wrapping back around to, Shay.
Listen.
Orlando, Florida at Hotel Landy. Shay, we gonna feed them good. Shay, we gonna laugh together. We're going to cry together. We're going to get money together. We're going to learn together. And Tiffany, we're going to network together to make sure that we're knowing everybody that's there so that we can expand this thing.
Yep.
Come on, guys. Who going to be there?
I will be there.
I'm there, Shay.
Listen, I'm going to be there so early, it ain't even going to be funny.
Shay and I checking in probably 3 days early prior to the event just to make sure that we're there, that our minds are focused, that we're not scrambling. Listen, we got to set up a little bit. So we're going to be there, guys. We're excited. I'm excited for also the people that signed up for the ICC. A couple people signed up today and yesterday. So I'm going to go over that just really quick, right? And what I'm so excited about the ICC, Shay, is that it comes with the conference ticket. So, guys, I'm not about to get too far off because everything that you see on the screen right now in terms of this conference, guys, if you become part of this ICC, which starts tomorrow, your conference ticket is actually complimentary. So ICC, Shay, stands for the ILF Cohort Collective. And Shay, this is where my team and I handpicked, or we're handpicking, a group of 10 people only. And this is a one-time thing, Shay. Every other product that we have, Shay, they can purchase that their whole life or a lifetime.
Right.
This ICC is a one-time thing. And once we get to 10 people, it's done. And essentially, Shay, it's our ILF Mastery Blueprint. But instead of the $15,000 or the $7,500 at the scholarship, Shay, it's only $2,700.
Got it.
So, and the benefits of joining it is that, like I said earlier, all the paperwork.
Yeah.
You also will get your complimentary ticket to the event. You also, what's that, Shay?
That's Rita saying Shield's going to go. Listen, Rita.
Write that down because you're throwing me out. Bring that back up after I finish this. Because that's something to celebrate by itself.
That's
so the ICC also, guys, again, you're going to get the expert consultant from us, of course. But what I'm excited about is that you get the group coaching and one-on-one coaching. So again, you still get all the benefits of the ILF Mastery Blueprint, right? The only thing that's not involved in that is that Lynette piece, the accountant. But everything else, instead of the $15,000, you get it for $2,700. And Tia already got hers. She said that she's very excited. So super excited about that. And also your ticket is involved in it. And Tia, if I can remember, she upgraded. So Tia's now elite now. And I hope she's going to actually bring the husband, her son, everything. So we're excited about that. So guys, that's the ICC essentially. So again, to make a long story short, you get all the paperwork, all the curriculum, all the coaching. You get me with the one-on-one coaching. Right. You also get the HRA Business in a Box. Every ebook that I've ever written that goes to this. And I think that I just got the letter in the mail at my business mailbox that the not copyrights, is it copyright?
Yeah, for the book.
Is that the right word? I don't think it is. What's the word, the phrase when you get your book? It's copyright?
Yes.
My bad, Shay. I'm sorry. I'm mixing copyright up with trademark. So you're probably right. So anyway, my latest book, which is, I think it's titled The 12 Dumbest Mistakes I've Ever Made. That book is being released in IMB, people. You guys just get that automatically. You don't even pay for it. So everybody else, that's a cost for that, of course. But the IMB people, they always get spoiled, Shay. So if you're already an IMB member, you get that book. Also, the ICC folks, you also get that book complimentary. So I'm excited about it, Shay, again. And Shay, I tell people this too, and this is not to be mean, but if people need a lot of explanation on this, I'll admit, Shay, this is probably not for them.
Okay.
Because Shay, if they don't see that from $15,000 to $7,500 to $2,700, it's like a no-brainer.
And a conference.
They gotta wait till next time. And the conference ticket, Shay.
Pause. That's 6 months of coaching.
6 months of coaching.
Shay,
we also build their website. Website is on my team. No problem.
He gonna work me like a Hebrew.
Website is on my team. Because the great thing about this is I'm not gonna work Shay like no Hebrew. Danish and Alex is gonna cover the whole thing. April gonna be in control over some of the graphics. Awesome. And Alex is gonna be probably building the website. This is how this, guys, see how I'm leveraging my team to make your dream come true? Now, we laugh and we joke and we play a lot, right? But I want to be serious for 2 seconds. See how I'm able to offer you guys stuff because I have a team? Because Tara is in the Philippines running this business, I can just think out of the blue, let me throw a 50% sale on virtual assistants.
Yeah.
Why can I do that? Because first of all, I'm the boss. Second of all, I got a team that's going to handle your every need. Because guess who's not involved in that? Me. You won't see me during the interview. I'm not doing the vetting. I'm not doing the training. I'm not doing the endorsing.
No.
You're going to meet Amber, probably Amber, and probably Amber. Tara trained Amber to be her on this. Right? So when Tara built this company a long time ago, Tara knew that she also couldn't just run the day-to-day of it because Derek,
Right.
me, I got 1,000 ideas every day.
Listen.
So guess who we brought on who's very smart and intelligent, who now runs it? This is Amber laid back. I just showed you the business side of Amber. This is Amber now laid back with the baseball cap on. Amber run. In fact, raise your hand if you've already met Amber and you've gotten your VA.
I actually have to.
And you love it. Raise your hand if you met Amber. Did you meet me during the process? Absolutely not.
No.
Did you meet Shay?
Some of our older folks did, and let me tell you, Derek, I actually had somebody call and say, please, can I please meet with Shay? I really want to meet. I was like, what? I am so far outside of VA 101 that is not even funny.
Yep. So I'm super excited about that. So again, I just want to give away some stuff. So again, man, if somebody wants a VA, you guys just text that word VA to the number 407.
You got it.
326 0086. And Shay, if you can type it in the chat for even the people that hear the replay. See, guys, I'm showing y'all live what we're talking about. And yes, I want to help somebody, but I also want to throw a sale. I can do all that because I got VAs and I got a software system that's going to tell my VAs tomorrow and tonight who responded to that. The first thing Tara going to say to them, Derek must have threw a sale. Why all these people texting me VA? Mm-hmm. But she's going to already know because one of my VA's job is to watch this live after I'm done, to edit it, and to send clips out on social media. I'm giving y'all the game of how you run a business. You guys can start a business from the skill sets of these virtual assistants, ladies and gentlemen. We start businesses because of what these VAs are good at. Does that make sense, everybody? Tara's an executive administrator. Why wouldn't I start a business behind Tara? She built VA 101.
Yeah.
Jess is great at customer service, loves people. Everybody loves her attitude. Why wouldn't I give her the head lead role over second chance housing while I'm so busy? Amber's great at customer service and being great at HR, and that's her background. April's great at social media. Why wouldn't I start a social media agency?
Exactly.
So guys, when you get a virtual assistant, the first thing that I'll tell you right now is don't be selfish and use this VA for yourself. Mm-hmm. Find 10 other people that's in your cell phone that also need logos, websites, social media management. And now you charge a monthly fee for that, guys. Mm-hmm. I'm able to build you all's website because I know Danisha. He's a part of my team. He's a developer. Come on, guys. Are you guys getting what I'm saying as I'm about to lose my voice because I'm tired? You guys can make a living leveraging somebody else's skill simply by getting a virtual assistant that can do what you're not good at. How many of y'all know that Shay and I own a credit repair company, and neither one of us repair credit? We own a digital marketing company, and I can barely turn this computer on.
He ain't lying.
Why does that make sense, though? That's because I have a day niche.
Yeah.
I have these VAs that can do all of these things, again, guys, that I don't know how to do. Mm-hmm. Alex, again, is building our websites for all of you all that buy these websites. Guys, I don't have time to build it, and neither am I good at it. Because if I build it, and when you come back talking about, well, Derek, can you change the font? Okay. Derek, can you change the color from green to blue? Okay. Derek, I don't like to. All right, now, wait a minute, bro. See, I'm going to get impatient. Alex's job is not to get impatient with you. When you got edits, my team is to change it until you say, Derek, it's perfect now.
Time to go. That's it.
Time to go. Let's launch it to the world. Yes. www.schousingsinfo.com. Lord have mercy.
You played.
Somebody put a thumbs up if you feel what I'm saying. We started a business behind Hannah because of what her skill set is.
Yes.
Hannah right now works for a restaurant in Bermuda doing their social media 5 days a week.
She works for an HRA.
She works for a person that does the housing referral agency in real estate, sourcing real estate and wholesale leads.
Yes.
And she works for another person that does HRA, but also has a t-shirt brand on the side and does all the social media. Guys, we make money because of what Hannah does for 3 different businesses. Absolutely. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna miss it, Shay, because I talk fast and sometimes I stutter. But guys, I'm telling you, with a virtual assistant that makes $5 an hour, and remember where they live at, that's a lot of money to them. And where you live at, that's pretty affordable to start a business from. Guys, that's how you run a business. I just explained to you guys that we have several businesses that we don't know how to do. But because the VAs do, ladies and gentlemen, that's the cheat code to it all. And again, even though we ain't gonna be highlighting super like the VAs at that event, it's still what allows everything to come together. I wish I can fly in these VAs to talk to y'all. And maybe we'll telephone in one of these VAs or something like that. But again, while Shay and I was moving our ladies from the rental property to the property that we now own, guess who was running all 8 of our businesses while we were so busy? These virtual assistants. Let's take a break, guys, and we'll be right back. Hey, what's going on, family? I'm super excited because June 21st and 22nd is the 2024 ILF conference. That's right. We're super excited because it's in Orlando, Florida this year. So guys, if you ever thought about starting your own housing program, if you love God, love people, and love real estate, this is the event for you. If you're a real estate investor and you're looking for a better way to serve people and actually make more money and also have a bigger impact in your community, this event is exactly what this is. 2024, the ILF conference, guys, is going to show you how we take people from homeless to hopeful and it not be a group home or an assisted living facility. We're going to teach you guys how we start unlicensed group homes, which we've trademarked independent living facility. And again, you guys are going to visit forstonconsultants.com for more information, but you're definitely going to visit ilfconference.com to get the information for the June event. There'll be a general admission ticket. We got some VIP tickets and we have 15 elite tickets for people that want a little bit extra just versus being at the event. That comes with also a one-day mastermind and a lot of other stuff. But definitely go and check out ilfconference.com for more information. And don't meet me there, beat me there. All right, good stuff. Shay, back on you.
Listen, again, if you have not already, go ahead and purchase your tickets to the live event on June 21st and 22nd. Know that this is probably this is the first time that we've ever had tickets go for this price. Our events are usually almost double, triple this price. And this year we wanted to do something amazing. And that show you how to go from idea to implementation, whether it is utilizing the ILF model, the HRA model, jumping into real estate investing. This is what this conversation and this is what this 2-day event is going to be about. It's going to be a power-packed weekend of just getting to know one another, learning, coming together and collaborating and taking our ideas and implementing them for the best outcome that you can possibly get. So if you haven't already, go ahead and visit our website, ilfconference.com, and get your tickets. We want to see you here in Orlando. Make it a family trip. And again, you will not be sorry. You will not regret it. Come and hang out with the Forston family. Let us see you. Let us be able to touch you. Give you a high five, something, a hug. But we definitely want to see you here. And Derek, I'm excited. I can't wait to go do the food tasting.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Super excited. Yeah, the food tasting is coming up. We know it's going to be good, but we always take advantage of it because they charge us anyway. So you might as well go eat. So yeah, we're going to have some steak, some chicken, probably some salmon. And we're going to make some really great choices for you all. And then again, as you guys have booked or purchased your tickets, you're going to see a lot of what Shay talked about in terms of these automations and these emails, a lot of things that will be sent out to you all in terms of communication. Again, guys, it's not going to be somebody sent behind a computer per se. No. We set it up from the beginning of what we want the communication to be. And then as you guys are responding, Now that communication is live and we're talking back and it's our team, but a lot of that initial information, a lot of that's automated. So if you've ever been to a conference, or actually I'll put it like this, if you've ever been to a conference where there was no communication, that can kind of get aggravating, especially when there's certain instruction that you must follow to either find the venue or find the room or just any of that stuff. We try to avoid that at all costs. That's why my team don't let me kind of get involved in the logistics. I'm not in that. My job is to present a great experience, but the logistics, they never really let me get in that, y'all. I'm not really good at that. So I know where I'm good at. So again, we're just really excited. So again, man, ilfconference.com. Of course, if you guys have any questions before we begin to wrap up, let us know. We always want to make sure that we're doing that to give value, whether you come to the event or not. I'm getting a lot of, well, not a lot of people. A few people did say, Derek, I don't know, I want to come, but Derek, I'm also leaning for one of your coaching products just in case if I can't make the event.
Right.
But they're also excited that they heard me say that any premium product that's purchased right now during this event, we're throwing your ticket into it. Absolutely. So if you purchase the DIY product, if you purchase the HRA Business in the Box, if you purchase the ILF Mastery Blueprint, if you purchase the ICC, guys, we're going to throw in your complimentary ticket, right? And then even better, like one lady's already said, she can't make it. And that's why she purchased the DIY, but she's going to get her ticket because we are allowing that. So somebody's going to be the beneficiary of that. We're going to probably let her choose it.
I love
and then
that.
some people say we're going to probably choose who maybe we wanted to go to.
Right.
But we're going to let her choose it. It's probably going to be someone in her family. So I love that. So again, guys, don't forget, if you purchase any premium product from now to June 20th, we're going to allow you to actually come to the event complimentary. So again, HRA Business in the Box, the ICC, the ILF Mastery Blueprint, or the do-it-yourself right now. And that's something new. So again, if you purchase that, because again, we want people to get such great value from it that we're throwing in the event complimentary. So Shay, that's pretty much all I have for now. If there are no questions in the chat, we still almost went the full time anyway. So I'm excited about that. And again, guys, it's at the Hotel Landy. I'm excited because they went through a $24 million renovation. So not that the hotel was bad last time, it was great, but it's going to be even greater this time because all the rooms, all the meeting areas, even the carpet, guys. And I just I like detail. And when you guys see the carpet in this place, like if you big on that kind of stuff, it'll blow your mind, right? So it's absolutely beautiful. And again, man, thank y'all to everybody that already purchased. Thank you for people that are considering purchasing. And thank you for people that are moving their schedules around to make sure that they don't miss it. We really appreciate that. We often hold thank yous like that into the event, but I'm going to do it in advance. I'm going to just say thank you to a lot of people that are moving their schedule around to make sure that they don't miss the camaraderie and the knowledge and understanding and also the God encounter that you're going to have. We don't promote this as a church, but we absolutely love God. We love people and we love real estate, and we believe in bringing God everywhere that we go. So our prayer is that when you walk into the building and the parking lot, actually, that you will feel the presence of God and you'll feel that family environment. And again, we promise a 5-star event. My name is Derek Forston. I approve this entire message. We hope to see you guys June 21st. Today is Tuesday, so the next time you guys will see us live is probably on Saturday here. But I keep telling the IMB people that I got to meet with you all. So I got to do that. They're just like this one subject I kind of want to just get out versus kind of texting it. It can't be tonight again, guys. I'm so tired. It can't be tonight, but I do want to get this certain subject out to you guys. And I just got to do it. So I'm going to promise myself that it'll happen this week, regardless of how tired I am. It just can't happen tonight. So I thank y'all so much. You guys have a great night. Don't wait to be great. I'm going to give my now unto him that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever ask or think, according to God's power that worketh in us. Shay, I'm going to let you close us out as well. We love y'all, and we'll see you guys Saturday morning for sure at 10 a.m. But also, you never know, the ILF Academy, that's a brand new Facebook group that we haven't talked much about. So Tia, make sure you join that. All of my new people, Tammy, We have an ILF Academy, a free Facebook group. We've never done that. That's also new, right? So you guys join that, the ILF Academy. Join the free Facebook group over there, and we'll see you guys there as well. And my IMB people, I promise y'all, nothing will come in between me going live this week. Because I want to talk about this one subject, but I don't want to type it, and I'd rather it kind of be live.
Yeah, because whether you take a nice conversation,
right, whether you make it or not, it'll be recorded. But I want this one to actually be live.
You want to do it on Friday?
You guys, check the schedule first, Shay. So I'm gonna say check the schedule, or even better, check with Jess, because Jess knows my entire schedule. Okay. In fact, I think I have something for Friday, but it's probably not nighttime.
Right. So let's
I'll do that with you all in the evening to make sure that everybody's able to make it. Because I noticed that with the IMB people, you guys are not catching the daytime stuff. So I'll make sure that is after 6 p.m.
I'll put it in there.
Other than that, I love y'all, and we'll see y'all 10 a.m. Saturday. Oh, and by the way, I need about 450 hours more on YouTube. So my family, all you all, find some of my long form content and take one of your tablets, Tiffany, Katara, Angela,
you can't say that,
and just go play it for 2 hours and just leave it in the room underneath a pillow, right? So find some of your other devices. Yeah, I'm saying this live. Go to some of my talks for 2 hours long, just hit play and let it ride out. I need some more watch hours. Y'all be great.
If you have not already, we want you to like this page and subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time we go live, you can be alerted on the content, right? We appreciate you all spending the time here with us tonight and every night that we come live. For our IMB family, to those that are new to us and those that have been a part of the Forston Consultant family for forever, we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you for spending your time here with us on our live platforms. To our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube family, thank you so much. To our Clubhouse family and soon to be Chatter family, we look forward to seeing you again on Saturday. And again, if you have not purchased your ticket for the ILF Conference 2024, do not
be missing it. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. Please don't miss it. Please, I'm begging you, please don't miss it.
Don't wait to be great.
You don't want to miss this. So again, good night, everybody. Join the free Facebook group. And what is it called again?
ILF Academy
on Facebook. And again, there'll be some for the IMB members. Keep your phone notifications on. I will put a poll in there. Well, not a poll. I'll put a reminder update and I'll schedule the live. And I think it's going to be for Friday. So I would just go ahead and schedule it and have it pinned at the very top of the room. We will do it live in Telegram.
And also ICC members, don't worry, because you either all are going to get that same conversation or we may just merge you with them. Because I still want you all to get this same information if you're in the ICC. Okay.
Yep. So have a good night, everybody. Derek has already prayed us out, but I am going to say, God, go before each and every one of us. I pray that everyone has sweet sleep tonight and that tomorrow you are revived, refreshed, renewed, and have a vigor like never before to go out there and do something great for your community, for your family, and ultimately, above all things, for the Lord above. Walk in purpose, walk in destiny, and be great. God bless and have a good night.
If you've ever imagined of starting your own housing program, there is no reason that after we're done here tonight that you shouldn't go to forstonconsultants.com/webinars and watch the webinar, guys, because a lot of you have wanted to start a group home or traditional assisted living facility, but that stuff takes license. It takes a lot of time to open. There's a lot of red tape to jump through. You have to ask for permission. We teach you guys how to open an ILF, an independent living facility, where you can house the homeless, displaced adults, or anybody that has a guaranteed income, and it doesn't require a license, and you don't have to own the property. Make sure you watch that free webinar at forstonconsultants.com/webinars, and then set up a free strategy call so that me and my team can get you started. Let's get back to the show. We figured out your problem. You have a great business or a great business idea. You just don't have a website. So visit digitalflowsolutions.net and get the best website in the world for only $97. And then you just pick your monthly plan. Let's get back to the content. Hey, what's going on, family? Are you somebody that needs some help in your life or your business? Are you somebody that has a lot of ideas, but you can't quite get them out? You probably need a virtual assistant, guys. And again, at $5 an hour, that's an absolute cheat code for you, your life, your family, and your business. Because oftentimes these virtual assistants guys can do a lot of what we can't. And they often come with a bachelor or a master's degree. So when it comes to the educational side of it, guys, these VAs are, again, the cheat code to everything that you're probably looking for. Most of you guys have a full-time job, so it's hard to kind of implement a lot of the ideas that God has given you or the ideas that are in your heart. You should be visiting va101.co to get a virtual assistant that can help you in your life and your business and get some of these ideas out of your brain onto paper and then to implementation. One more time, visit va101.co, not .com, but va101.co, and get a virtual assistant, guys, for $5 an hour. It's the cheat code, and it'll be the best decision that you ever made. I promise. Hey, David, did you know that you can start your own housing program and it doesn't require you for you to own the property and you do not need a license? So how in the world would you do that? I was always told that you had to own the property and that there was always some kind of special license that you had to get from your city to do this. People always told me that there was lots of red tape to jump through. So you mean to tell me these are also not group homes? It's actually simple. They're called independent living facilities, and Forston Consultants actually created it. They hold the trademark for it. So I follow them religiously on Instagram at Forston Consultants as well as Facebook. And every Monday night at 6 p.m., they actually go live on YouTube at Forston Consultants, and I follow them there as well. So you mean to tell me my dream of becoming this housing provider that I've always dreamt of is closer than I realize? And again, you're telling me I don't need a license and I don't have to own the property. Absolutely. You do not have to own the property. You don't have to be a nurse. You don't have to be a CNA, and you can get started as soon as tomorrow. Click the link below for more information. So Dennis, in this independent living facility model, right, which y'all call ILFs, what kind of residents can I house in this kind of model? David, that's a great question. And that's actually what makes the ILF model so great, is because it's flexible. So prime example, you can house military veterans, elderly adults, women that are escaping domestic violence, and the list goes on and on and on. So Dennis, where do you get your residents from? I see you guys on TikTok and Facebook, you guys getting all of these houses. Like, where in the world are you getting these people from? Yeah, that's actually pretty easy. Forston Consultants teaches us to use social media such as Instagram, Facebook to let people know who we are, what we do, but probably most importantly, who do we serve? And we do that very consistently. So every day, 7 days a week, there's something being posted about what we do and who we serve, but also building relationships with social workers and case managers. Again, letting them know who we are, what we do, and most importantly with them, that we're available. Dennis, how in the world are you able to do this without a license, bro? David, remember the reason why we don't need a license, because remember, the clients that we serve, they're independent. So that means that they can take their own medications, they can provide their own transportation, and they can cook and provide their own food. Dennis, man, you seem to know a lot about this independent living stuff, man. How do you know so much? Well, first of all, I graduated from Forston Consultants University, and I have a master's degree in independent living facilities. And I join the Forston crew every Monday on YouTube at 6 p.m. Eastern. They go live, and that guy Derek, man, he give the game away. So I'm always there. So Dennis, what in the world are the requirements to get started with something like this? The only requirement for this, David, is a big heart for God, his people, and the love for real estate. That's it. And bro, don't think I ain't listening, because I am listening. But where can I find more information like this at, man? Because I really want to get started, man. David, if I were you, I'd follow Derek Forston on Facebook and TikTok, and then I'd follow Forston Consultants on everything else in terms of Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. Again, really slowly, David, because you're hard-headed. I'd follow Derek Forston at Facebook on his personal page. I'd follow him on TikTok, but I will also follow Forston Consultants on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget, David. Hey, Dennis, man, I really appreciate that, man. I'm going to do exactly what you told me to do. I'm going to follow Forston Consultants on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. No. If you've ever had a dream to house the homeless or the displaced or to start your own housing program, but the barrier for you was actually getting the real estate to do it in, we got something that's almost even better for you. And it's called the HRA, Business in a Box. The HRA allows you to be a housing referral agency to where you still can house the homeless and the displaced and start a housing program, but it doesn't require the real estate. You don't have to buy it, lease it, or rent it. You're going to leverage other people that actually have the real estate and then make a referral fee. So we want to give you more information about that. We have a 14-minute free webinar that breaks the HRA down So no more an excuse of not having the house to do it or not being able to buy or rent or lease a house. Because if God is putting your heart to start this program, start it. So step number 1, get an LLC and brand it, right? Step number 2, start getting the word out about who you are and what you do and that you offer housing. And again, after watching the HRA webinar, consider the HRA Business in a Box, because in that will be everything that you need to start your own housing program, and you never actually need the property. We're going to teach you how to leverage other people to still make your dreams come true. So the HRA Business in a Box is only $19.97. Check it out. Also bring your questions here to YouTube so that we can answer it for you. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you catch us at. But don't forget, the HRA stands for Housing Referral Agency, and you don't need the property to still make an impact in your community. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I finally did what you guys have been asking me to do for probably about 2 or 3 years now. We get a lot of questions from people that says, Derek, do you just sell the paperwork? Derek, do you have a do-it-yourself version? And guys, I'll admit, we've never had that. We truly believe in the one-on-one coaching, but the more that we listen to you all as our customers and as our family, my job is to do what you guys need, which is a lot of people have been asking for the do-it-yourself version of the ILF Mastery Blueprint. So guys, we've done that. So for only $2,497, we've created a version of the ILF Mastery Blueprint where you can actually do it at your own pace. And again, everything's involved except for me being the one-on-one coach. So again, one more time, we want to offer to you guys a do-it-yourself version of the ILF Mastery Blueprint. And you guys can visit forstonconsultants.com/IMB-DIY. And that's for people that says, Derek, I just want the paperwork. And Derek, I don't need your one-on-one coaching. I want to do this at my own self-pace. And guys, we've listened. So we've developed the ILF Mastery Blueprint do-it-yourself version. And again, for only under $2,500, that's a no-brainer. And that is something that you want. You guys can either visit the website or simply just text my team DIY to the phone number 407-326-0086. One more time, you can text the word DIY to 407-326-0086, and we'll get you the information that you need to be able to move forward so that you can do it at your own pace. Have a great day, and we'll see you at the top.